Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Greta and I have some more perfume reviews for you. Forgive me, my Dyson blow dryer kind of crapped out on me about a week ago. And while I am really happy that I happened to be able to take advantage of the Sephora sale to replace it, it was a really popular item and I'm still waiting for it. It's like separate from the rest of my order. So I've been having to go back to using the Air Wrap, which I haven't used in, I don't know, when did that thing launch? A couple years ago is the last time I used it. So I'm trying to get used to the attachments and I managed to get my hair straight with it, which is kind of cool. But I do feel a little out of sorts lately because, you know, getting ready is like a big deal. And when you can't do your routine, it's a little disruptive, at least for me. But anyway, I have for you another review today from a new, somewhat new fragrance subscription service. You know, I already have Unique You, Royalty Scents, and Scentbird. So I have this one here, LuxSB for Luxury Scent Box, that I am gonna do a review on that service and also kind of quickly mention the fragrances I got. But I'd really rather do a review on the service than the fragrances so much. But I do have a favorite in there I want to tell you all about. So stay tuned for that. Okay guys, so Luxury Scent Box. Now I made a spreadsheet here to like go over all the different things to compare everything fairly. And I have even a fifth box that I just found out about, Scent Door, which once I get more information, compile a little bit more data and add in that fifth one too, I'm gonna give you a much bigger, more detailed review of all five and break them down because I think they all have pros and cons and kind of ways to work them to their benefit and order the right things from them that you get the best kind of bang for your buck. So let me get into that, guys. It is so warm here. I was really excited. I'm started putting up my Christmas decorations. I've got like the outdoor decorations up on the house. Yes, they went up like November 8th, I think. Okay, maybe like I think like the 8th they went up on the Wednesday. Kind of crazy, I know. And I was ready to start. I like dribble with my Christmas decorations, but like to have them up the day after Thanksgiving. And I was all ready, wanted the fireplace on, but we just got this heat wave. It was 90 degrees yesterday and today is in the 80s, which is beautiful. I'm just kind of in a cold sort of mood. Like you know, I pulled out all my cold fragrances and my winter clothes. I know, winter clothes, you gotta take with a grain of salt in California. I get it. But anyway, it's throwing me for a loop here. But back to this box. So Luxury Scent Box is located in Southern California in Orange County. I don't know if they ship internationally. I've not been able to figure this out on the website. They did kindly send me these four to review, but I told them that I couldn't do a proper review of them without a login and to be able to kind of look at the site, look at the queue, kind of be able to maneuver things and see how their website really worked. I mean, while I'm really appreciative of these, I'm able to give a better review of like Royalty Scents and Unique You because I have logins and I've had the account for a long time and I know how they work. So I wanted to see, and I know their pros and cons, and I've seen their improvements also. So I wanted to see how their website worked as well, which they were amazing. They gave me a login so that I could do all that and work the queue. So that's kind of cool. I'm very appreciative of that. They have, what I've noticed in their inventory is they're growing rapidly because I've talked to them for a few months now and I've seen so many houses added because I have so many perfumes. I mean, I have like 500 or 600 perfumes that for me to find things I don't have, you really have to be like newer companies that I'm just starting to hear about and niche. So they have, you know, a good amount of designer. I think they say over 500 perfumes. They have a good amount. And then they actually do have quite a few houses that I do not have. So I did, you know, they did send these to me. I did not select them. You can purchase full size from here. I know the others you can't, but Unique You can also. And let's see. The other big thing is these are 9 mLs. They're not, they come in the same kind of case with tubing in here. They're 9 mLs as opposed to all the others are 8 mLs, except Scentdoor, and I'll get to that one next time. I do like that they have the same labeling on this bottle that Scentbird does and Royalty Scents does not. Unique You does, Scentbird does, and so does Scentdoor. And I'm really appreciative. Royalty Scents drives me insane because this is plain, unlabeled, and there's a label on the bottom of the travel case. Now, I don't store mine in the travel case because they don't fit in my organizer. They only fit like this. I use like lipstick organizers, and that's what these fit in. Even in my purse, I don't really use these because I keep them in something else, like a whole bunch of little decants in my purse. So it kind of bugs me that the bottom of here is labeled like a lipstick would be, and the cardboard box. So I take the label off the cardboard box and then tape it onto here. It's not ideal, does wear off, yada yada, but it's what I do. So it's the one thing that irks me about Royalty Scents. But I'm happy with these, and they are bigger. So the 8 mLs is about 120 to 140 sprays a month. They say the 9 mLs is about 150 sprays a month. Travel case, you get quarterly. I know that, let's see, Royalty Scents sends it every month. They have to because that's what they label. And Unique You, it's at the outset, but you can also get more with your points. And Scentbird, you get it at the outset, on the onset, and then you can purchase more. Let's see, what else? Any kind of specialty to their inventory. I do notice that they are rapidly gaining niche brands. They are focusing on the niche, which is a good thing. They do have a good selection of designer, but they are really gaining fast on the niche brands, which I'm happy about because I happen to like niche. The queue. Now, working the website, I do find it to be very user-friendly. The queue works very easily, probably as easy as Scentbird's, to be honest. You can search very easily. I had 0 hiccups searching. You can search by gender, you can search by brand, you can search the name. That's very, very easy. And the drag and drop was very smooth and easy. I didn't have any hiccups, which I can say I have hiccups about some of the others. Unique Use gets quirky right around ship time, and Royalty Scents only lets you move your entire month shipment. So like if you want to move 2 of the 4 I have in my queue for December, I can't. I have to move all 4 of those at once or remove them and then try to re-add them, and then sometimes you can't re-add it because they've now gone out of stock and you no longer have dibs on that fragrance. And again, that drives me nuts. So the queue works really nicely on this one too, so I'm really happy about that. So there's actually 3 different subscriptions you can do. There's the standard where you get 1 fragrance and you'll then get a surcharge of a premium fragrance with additional $5, which would be like Initio, and a $10 surcharge for an ultra premium scent, which is like Amouroud. And then they have a premium membership, which you don't get those surcharges, and it's $18 a month, which makes a lot of sense to me since that's what I like. But if you're looking for some of the cheaper fragrances, it might not be worth it. If you're not into niche, then there's no additional surcharges. Or you can get the duo, which of course I like, is 2 fragrances for $30, and there's no surcharges. It includes premium and ultra premium, so you're getting them for $15 each, which I think is a great deal. So those are the 3 different options that they have. And then, of course, you can also get 35% off with the code Greta Beth. That's only for your first month as a new membership. You can add on to the queue. I do like that. Royalty Scents, Scentbird, LuxSB. Now, I'm not adding Scentdoor to these because I just don't know that much about them yet. You can add to the queue. So say you have your regular membership, you get 1 a month. I can just add 2 more. So when you go on the website and you pick your fragrance, it'll ask if you want to add that to the queue to the next available month, or if you want to make it an add-on where you're adding it. So I want to add on to December's and make it 2 for December instead of 1 for December. You can do that, which I like, because, you know, when I see something I'm excited about, I want to get it. So the perfumes, I mean, now that we know that, I'm really happy. So the fragrances she sent me, let me just get to them. The one I was super excited about, I just saw Shay in Blue, and I didn't really know that. I didn't know the fragrances in Shay in Blue. I didn't do a lot of homework on it, on which one was really popular, what would be really cool. I just let her pick, and she sent me Salt Caramel. Whew, if you like gourmands, this is an amazing gourmand. This one is just so tasty, especially this time of year. The notes, caramel, sea salt, tonka, sandalwood, that's it. It's pretty linear. You will smell yourself all day. You'll get these whiffs. I do like when I give myself a sillage, and it is just so yummy. Like, it's perfect for fall and winter, the gourmand here. It's smooth, creamy, sweet, right up my alley. So big time winner on this one. And then the other ones I got here, she sent me Midnight Rose Amouroud. Unfortunately, that's the only Amouroud that I own. She sent me that one, so I was already familiar with it. It is a rose oud, but it's a fresher rose oud. Just do this. It has opening notes of lychee, pomelo, and mate, with middle notes of red rose, lily, and iris, in a base of amber, agarwood oud, and labdanum. And it, oh, unfortunately, I'm getting the other one. I'm getting the other fragrance with it. Hang on here. Yeah, so you get like this almost tart citrusy kind of opening from the lychee and the pomelo. Almost like the pomelo gives you almost a grapefruit kind of vibe. And then you start to get into that rose oud kind of fragrance, but it does stay on the fresher side, not this like deep sweet rose oud. It's more of that floral oud. I'll say it's not one of my favorite rose oud combinations. I have a lot of rose ouds. Just actually, I like rose oud vanilla, which this isn't. It's nice. It's not my favorite. It's a fresh, it stays a fresher rose with the slight oud in there to give it depth. It's not a powerful rose oud. If I go for that combo, that tends to be what I go for, but I know, not a big deal. The next one that I got, which was one from this house that I just didn't have, even though I have a bunch from Carner, Barcelona, was Latin Lover. Where did I put you? Here. Which is, you know, really nice in like the spring and summer. I tend to find Carner, Barcelona, most of their fragrances to be not necessarily intimate skin scents, but definitely a little closer to the body, a little, they're mild fragrances. They're very demure. They're very comfortable, relaxed kind of fragrances. They're not powerhouses. They're very airy kind of fragrances to me. So this one has top notes of magnolia, ylang ylang, and bergamot, and I definitely get that strong magnolia, which is a flower I love, with middle notes of jasmine sambac, lily of the valley, violet, French narcissus, in a base of white musk, benzoin, and Indonesian patchouli flower. So it definitely opens with that magnolia, and you get a lot of this floralness, and you kind of just get this vibe of like a white linen outfit on a beautiful day. I always envision Barcelona with this house. I don't know what it is. I mean, Carner, Barcelona. There's just something very airy, relaxing, floral kind of vibe about this one. It does settle down and give you that more musky kind of scent. It's very pleasant. I think I'll like it in the springtime. Now with the winter, it's just not my vibe. I could wear it in the mornings. That's something I could do. I tend to wear morning time, something more relaxing until I figure out what I'm doing and what mood I'm in and what I'm gonna put on if I'm not going out for work. You could definitely wear it to work too. It just has kind of like that floral, laundry, fresh kind of fragrance to it that is beautiful. A white floral, kind of beautiful, relaxing. And then the last one I got was a house I had never heard of. It is exclusive to this subscription box. Where are you? And it's made in Pigalle. And this one is Marie in Le Marais, which for France it says three Marie in Le Marais. This one is very lovely. It's not my particular style, but it's very lovely. It opens with cassis and grapefruit. I get a very strong grapefruit smell, almost like minty fresh grapefruit. Like I get this vibe of like a mojito. Because cassis is the leaf bud of currant, but I really get, it's weird because it is grapefruit, it is the cassis, but that combination somehow really gives me that fresh, sparkling mojito kind of feeling. And it's still like that for a while now. And then white flowers and rose in a base of white musk, iris, and patchouli. So it's a very fresh, sparkling, inoffensive kind of fragrance. There's something very casual about it. It's probably not my style, but it's something that would be really nice on a hot day for sure. There's something very refreshing and relaxing. That vibe of like after a hard workout in the sun or you've been hiking and after you take a shower and that like amazing feeling of accomplishment, showered, relaxing, I deserve this relaxation and a cocktail kind of thing. That mode right there is when I would love this. There's something just invigorating and fresh about that grapefruit. So those are the 4 that I got. There is a code I have for you, so you can get 35% off your first month. I noticed that when you go to the website, it also flashes a code LuxSB, which also gives you 35% off. It just tells them when you use my code, I make nothing on it. It just tells them that you came from me, that you heard about it from me. That's all it does. And that'll give you, the first order would be $10.37. I do notice you do need to do a 2-month commitment to get that deal. So you do have to get another month. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm looking forward to it. So I will keep you posted on that and look for another review for all 5 that's a little bit more in depth when I get a little bit more information on that one too. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.